might be our only opportunity to get in.
I'd like to choose the way of subterfuge.
You'll never see us coming.
So you want to sneak up?
Sounds very above board.
This was your plan.
One of them peels in your direction and streaks across.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello everybody, welcome to Fallout. This is a one-shot from the book Colony War. So let's see who lives and who dies.
Let's indeed.
I'm gonna die.
Someone is bombing the border colonies with a deadly mutagenic pathogen. Professor Cléas and Dr. Tajima, you believe you can develop a vaccine against this plague if only you can study it. Securing samples is a dangerous proposition, however, as all colonies that have suffered outbreaks have been subsequently quarantined and nuked. That's where you come in, Captain Dagny. Your supply ship, the Apsara, received a coded transmission from the scientist's colleague, microbiologist Chad McLaren. A border bombing has occurred on the nearby mining moon of LV-187. Myra, as an academic android assigned to talk Weyland, you hacked the station's inventory and misplaced a cargo pallet of reserve medical supplies, as well as a refurbished Pauling medpod. With these items, the team will be able to analyze the pathogen and hopefully treat any survivors. Aware the others have little in the way of finances, Dagny, you have agreed to take the others to LV-187 in exchange for any leftover supplies and the medpod when the job is done.
Sounds very above board.
Very above.
Your group plan is simple. Bypass the authorities, offer relief to any survivors, gather xenobiological samples and make a holographic record of the incident, and get out of there before the nukes come. You arrived in system a few hours ago, traveling at an oblique angle from the planet's northern pole to help mask your approach. As you near the colony, it looks like you're not the only ones interested in LV-187.
Great. We're approaching the planet.
Yeah.
And there's like other activities? Or
When you arrive, you immediately see that there are other ships around the planet. More specifically, there is a Kremlin-class hunter-destroyer, the Shaik, and an ICSC Class 2 warship, the Thelwall, and there seem to be some sort of standoff above the planet. On the other side of the standoff, you see 3 New Albion troop transports. So New Albion is a colony on a nearby planet, and they recently decided that LV-187 is now theirs. So that's why there's a big standoff happening. Those ships are the Churchill, the Disraeli, and the Thatcher. At this point, however, when you arrive, there's nothing going on much in between the ships. It really is some sort of Mexican standoff with them just hovering and probably sending threatening messages to each other.
not noticing us.
No, they're not noticing yet.
Yes. Oh, that's fun.
Am I piloting the ship?
Of course you are. It's your ship, so you're a pilot.
All right, then I'd like to choose the way of subterfuge and sort of subtly, out of sight approach the planet further.
So you want to sneak up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sneak up on the planet.
Yes. Stealth the planet.
You'll never see us coming.
Well, while you are watching your monitors and your equipment, you see that there's a blip coming up from the planet. Somewhere on the far side of the ships, and you see a small vessel rising up from the surface and going to FTL. At that exact moment, there's a lot of comm chatter exploding over your intercom of all parties. What do you want to do?
Can we listen to the chat, or what are they saying?
They're trying to communicate with the ship and are declaring the ship let them know who it is and what they're doing on the planet.
Captain, this might be our only opportunity to get in.
Yeah.
And all the attention is focused on
Yeah.
the departing ship.
Full speed ahead, of course.
Full speed?
Full speed.
Yeah.
All engines active.
Okay, Captain Dagny. Since you are piloting,
Right.
I'm going to let you make a piloting roll, but the rest can help. So you can add extra dice
All right.
Yeah,
to
I'm
your
gonna-
pool. It's gonna be a -3 piloting roll to
All
try
right.
and slip past the ships.
I have a 7 for that. If I get help, it becomes an 8 minus 3 is 5 dice.
So how do we help?
If you can help me
If
grab
you have
5
the
of
skill,
them.
you can donate a dice, basically.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a success. Yes.
Nice, nice, nice.
Never in doubt.
You move your ship down. You start going towards the atmosphere. The big ships haven't noticed you yet, but as you slip by, you see that there's a wing of MiG fighters approaching low over the horizon.
What kind of defense do we have on this ship?
Do we have
we have
weaponry?
cloaking
You
or-
don't have weapons.
Brilliant. That's
It's,
smart.
It's a transport ship.
All right.
Plan was this.
So
Yes, whose plan was this?
This was your plan.
This was your
It
plan.
was not mine. It's your plan.
Well, we need the samples.
do you want to power down so they won't notice you?
Sure. Is there also like a geographical feature we could quickly land close to? We're still
above
high
the
up.
atmosphere.
All right.
You're still in
Is that a
space.
smart thing to do to like turn off the engines while entering a planet?
Well, you're going down either way. So
But yes, I like to,
Who
survive.
selected this pilot?
you. So yes, I'd like to take you up on your suggestion. Power down, make ourselves
So you
sort
power
of
down your sensors
inert
and
for
engines
detection.
to
Yeah.
avoid the target lock. Okay. This is a Comtech. No, it's a roll for me. Look at you. It's a roll for me.
Oh no. Oh no.
What luck.
Please roll good.
Rolling you.
By good, we mean bad.
Oh, you're rolling for the fighters. Yeah.
The MiG sees you. You were just too late.
Damn it.
And your computer beeps like beep. There is a target lock. Start speeding up. One of them, the rest of the MiGs fly off. One of them peels in your direction and streaks across.
Do we have an escape pods? Maybe we should just
Just-
make contact and tell them we have business here, right? We hack the
Yeah,
system.
we're not doing anything untoward, right? Can we just hail them and then make
Retrieving
known our
medical
presence?
supplies.
You can try.
I will try.
Is it like a Red Cross kind of
Yeah,
thing in this universe?
Okay.
on a medical mission here.
So, hi, this is Captain Dagny. Permission to land, I guess.
You are in restricted airspace.
All right, is the whole planet restricted, or just this particular area of space?
The planet is in dispute and is therefore restricted. Move away now or you will be fired upon.
All right, I move away.
You move away.
I move away.
Okay, the target lock stops
Uh-huh.
and the MiG pulls up next to your ship.
Right.
Follow me.
Okay.
And it leads you to the big Kremlin destroyer.
That's away from where we're
Yeah, that's not the right direction.
Hang on.
When we hired you, you said you were capable.
I'm keeping you safe right now. We're not being shot at. We're not being killed. Right? Isn't that like number uno of what you requested? Not to die.
If they
Right.
would have,
There we go. You can do your stuff when we land. I'm doing my stuff now. Right.
poorly.
So what happens if we land on the big ship? Then what? There's no
You-
samples there.
I mean, you guys get to talk. That's your thing.
So the reason why we got you and why we would pay you is to get on the planet, not on the big ship. I
We're-
can go on the big ship. It's hard for me to get on a planet.
All right, you guys. We're dealing with something dangerous here. They're ships. They're. Let's just go with it. We'll see what happens.
Okay, we have to get our.
I'm
our
not
story
taking my
straight
ship,
here.
putting it up against their firepower. I mean, I love her too much for that.
That's weird.
Get a ship one day, you'll understand.
No, thank you.
Are we there yet?
Yes. The ship lands in the docking bay where a few troopers and an officer are standing and they wait for you while the ship lands. Your doors open and an MSS officer in a black uniform steps in. What is your business here? This is a disputed planet.
Greetings, I'm Captain Dagny. I'm escorting these here gentlemen and gentlewomen They have some neutral scientific business here on the planet, and they'd simply love to just land, do some completely neutral business, and then leave once more.
Nobody is allowed on the planet.
Sir, this is an important medical mission. It's in the interest of all of the other planets here in the system to let us through. We're just retrieving some medical equipment that got lost on this planet, and we will be off. You won't even know we were there.
I don't think I believe you.
What's the word? Humanitarian?
Humanitarian.
Yeah. Can we do something to...
Humanitarian.
Yeah.
You clearly have no clue what happened on the surface.
Sir, I have...
It's madam.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ouch.
I do have a clue what happened. My sister died. She died in Ariarchus, and I believe you have the same problem here. We're trying to do something good for humanity. So yes, this is a humanitarian mission.
Interesting. So you have expertise.
Well,
Yes.
I certainly have.
Oh, then maybe we should talk.
Maybe we should. How can I be of assistance? Hello, my name is Hugo Cléas.
Mr. Cléas.
Doctor.
Dr. Cléas.
He's the smart one.
That is very clear, yes. I will allow you to go to the surface, but we will accompany you. We will take you on our dropship. You will be accompanied by troopers, and we will take you there.
Will you take us back up also, or are you going to leave us there?
we have a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
We have a feed coming in, and we have noticed certain events taking place, and we might be able to use your expertise.
As long as it does not interfere with our original mission, I'm glad.
You will be working for us.
I see. Does that substitute also with payment?
You will not be paid.
But I would live.
The Union of the Progressive People does not believe in capitalism.
Right. As we all do.
Sure, yeah.
yeah, capitalism sucks, man.
Very bad. Bad for you.
I never got paid in my life.
But you are expensive.
That's true.
That's value in itself.
We have reason to believe that there are 2 brain modules from androids on the lower levels of the base, that they will have information on them that we can use.
And would you like the brains itself or just the information?
Either is fine.
Is there any possibility that you can kind of lend us some equipment for these extractions?
Yes, we will supply you with a high-red suit. Since the lower levels seem to have been flooded with radiation, apparently the reactor went critical. It's cooling down, but it's still very dangerous down there. So we will supply you with a suit.
Sounds delightful. Like a cool... Yeah. Cooling down.
This is gonna be a breeze.
If you succeed in this mission, we might, well, let's say we'll let you live.
I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah,
you
that
on
would
the
be
planet,
nice.
and you can do whatever you want after that. But we need this module.
Yeah,
Stay cool, Doctor.
that's the plan.
Are they gonna keep my ship?
I think they're going to keep your ship as a...
Collateral.
I have 4 radiation suits.
All right.
I'll take 2.
I don't need one, do I?
Thanks.
I'm not entirely sure, actually. I
I'll
have
just
a-
put one on for pretend. Oh, we can sell it. It's worth a lot.
It's like,
You will get paid.
look at that.
Let me see. The effects of radiation. Every time you gain a radiation point, you must roll a number of dice equal to your current number of accumulated reds. For every success in the roll, you take 1 point of damage. So I think your computer and your synthetic skin might be vulnerable to that.
Fine.
The rat.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
fine. I'll wear this.
we'll wear it when we need to.
Since it has an air supply, I'm gonna switch out my compression suit for the rat suit then.
Just a question, ma'am. These troopers who will be accompanying us, can we get to meet them? Can we? How many of them?
Two.
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 Right.
And we follow them or they follow us?
They will accompany you to the surface and point you in the right direction.
All right.
Down, Chris.
Fair enough.
I'm just thinking more firepower, so.
Why would we need firepower?
Oh, the weight for this thing is
Well,
3.
apparently there's a war going on, so.
Yes, as I told you.
The MSS officer leads you to a dropship that's in the same hangar. It looks a bit like the Cheyenne dropship from the Colonial Marines, but it's painted over and has some extra bits taped to it. And next to it are 2 Marines, UPP Marines, soldiers waiting.
Hello, my name is Hugo.
I am Sergeant Horsky, and this is Trots. Trots.
Trots.
Yeah, Trots.
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 Like what a horse does?
Trotting.
Apparently, yes.
In the future, things get weird.
Sure.
And that's our pilot,
All right.
Alfredo Tintin.
Tintin. Oh, right.
Not gonna remember that one.
He has a small dog.
Yeah, we'll just call him Yuri.
Maybe be nice to the pilot who's going to fly us down.
Sure.
Yes, don't get all like, don't feel surpassed.
Sorry, I'm not used to not leaving my ship. I look back at her and
Lock it up.
yeah.
I mean, it was your plan. You were keeping us alive and all.
What would you have me do instead of this course of action?
Well,
Engage in a dogfight with our non-existent guns?
I'm
I
not
could roll
bad.
down a window and shoot.
This drop of medical supplies we sneaked in. Did we leave it anywhere specific?
In your ship, I suppose.
Okay,
Oh,
so we didn't bring that. Great.
Yes, we did. Of course we did. We would bring our equipment. Surely.
Well, we didn't ask, but
We're not leaving yet, right? We can
Not
take
yet.
our stuff, right?
can we take our stuff?
yeah.
Excuse me.
Ask him. Ask him.
Can we offload our equipment and load it up into the dropship? You might need it.
We might need it.
What equipment are you talking?
Well, they were asking for expertise, and it's just some medical equipment to better look at the surroundings.
Medical equipment. He turns to the officer and starts talking in Russian.
I'm fluent in Russian. What is this?
Are you?
No, of
Are
course.
you though?
I don't know.
I speak Draconic.
Wrong use.
And he turns back to you and he says like, whatever you can carry, you can take.
All right.
Ah, well.
Okay.
How heavy was this scanner?
The med pod,
That's like life size,
it's
right?
like it's like a big bed.
Yeah.
I mean, I have strength 4. How much do I need?
I have strength 5.
The med pod is the one from Prometheus
Well, yeah.
with the
all
glass
4 of us take.
Oh, it's like a whole mini
No.
tiny
We
ship.
will not be able to carry it around.
Could we just put it in a
Indeed.
dropship? And we can all carry it to the dropship and leave it in the dropship.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey,
Okay.
that's
Why
why
not?
you bring a
Why
smart
not?
man.
Yeah. So write down if you take medical equipment with you,
So
That's your
Well,
thing.
kits and stuff.
I'm just gonna take my individual things.
Yeah. Can I bring extra medkits?
Yeah.
Because I've like written down a personal medkit.
Some
we have
extra.
more guns on the ship.
More guns.
I don't think they're gonna give you a gun.
Yeah.
But I
Did they
it says
take our
here that-
guns?
Yeah, because I have a gun.
They took a
They
gun.
take them?
They can't take my guns.
It would be logical.
It would be logical that they took our guns.
They're going to send
Yeah.
us
So
in
they're sending
without.
us in a war
Okay.
zone.
I would have tried to hide my gun.
This deal.
Yeah,
This deal is not the
This
best
deal is
deal.
getting
Worse
worse
all the
time.
But hey,
Yeah.
it frees up some inventory space
I mean,
for
yeah,
a med kit, so I will take
I
that.
would have
then.
attempted to hide the shotgun.
Okay.
Is there
I'm
like
gonna
a-
let you make a manipulation roll.
I would like to do that.
Right, just innocently, not knowing I have to hand it off. Manipulation. All right, that's
Can I like do that in his? Because mine is way better.
I have 2.
I have
You have
like
2,
8.
Wow.
So
I'm gonna roll 1 observation because it's 1 guard. The other guys are doing stuff. If you want to hide your weapons, you roll a manipulation against whatever I roll,
right.
and then
We all do.
if you
Yeah.
separately, and then whoever fails gets noticed.
Do I get some special? No, I don't get. Okay.
okay, that's.
Yeah.
Shall I take your shot?
Too late.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 success.
Well, but we don't know whether it was he rolled.
We'll see.
He looks at you suspiciously, but he
I have a limp. All right.
Well, seeing the rest of them is trying to sneak the gun in, I'm going to try to do the same.
Come on, Tajima.
Nervously,
Do something right.
failing miserably.
He steps, grabs your hand, pulls it up. What is this?
Just some.
We have the guns. We will
You
protect
can't bring guns.
He takes the gun off.
I'm so sorry.
So terribly sorry.
I'm pretending I didn't hear any of that, and I'm gonna try it too. Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. You manage.
I'm just
to
nodding my
buy.
head like he's just walking past.
All right. So you have 8.
I'm just taking all of the heat
That
for you
is
guys.
a lot
you
of
know?
manipulation.
So I add these things, right? Okay. Good.
Yeah.
We are scientists. They are the grunts, the brunts. Let's professionals do their work. I have 2
Wow.
successes.
Yeah.
Easily. He's so distracted by taking the gun
Yes.
from Tajima.
See, I did something good in failing.
What did you have? A pistol.
That's not something you want a medical person to ever hear. Like, it's a good thing I
I'm
failed.
not a
actually.
medical doctor.
No.
It's so fine.
Yeah,
So,
she's a scientist.
I have a question about like this load. How much can I take?
Your strength score.
times 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not a whole lot.
Is 1, 2, 3.
I'm full.
Once we're on the drop
With
ship,
the rat
do
suit.
they keep an eye on us, or can I try and talk to one of the computers?
I take 1 extra medkit and I'm full.
They're seated on one side, right across from each other, and they start talking in Russian and like making rude jokes. Probably you don't understand what they're saying, but it's obvious they're laughing at you.
That's fine. They can laugh at me. They just don't have to
So,
pay attention to me.
yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know. Like mission objectives, are there things they're not telling us, or just taking a random peek at what the computer can tell me? I have Comtech. No, that's not. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll.
Roll a Comtech. Observe.
I want to talk to the pilot, but I shouldn't. Whoa.
Whoa.
None.
No, 1.
Yes.
There are no nuns on this ship.
What do you want to know?
Well, we know what they're telling us, what the mission objective is, but is there anything they're not telling us, like crew expendable, you know?
And like
That
Stuff
was
like
pretty
that.
obvious from what
Well,
the
yeah,
but,
like-
officer said,
maybe
but,
a log of the ship that just left. What the hell was up with that?
Are you whispering in my ear?
No, I'm metagaming.
That's fine.
Be silent.
It's just something that jumps out at me, like this isn't the way they said it to us, or this could be dangerous, or
So what you can glance from the logs is that apparently there's a lot of damage on the planet. There are, as far as they know, no survivors. And they have a feed. They have hacked the comm systems, the cameras on the colony. And they have a constant feed going through to the ship in orbit. So you catch glances of like you scroll through the feeds, like there's some hallways and there's like you can see some bodies lying in the hallways, but there's not a lot of movement.
Can I pull up a schematics of where we're going?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Anywhere
Can I
there's
print it
samples,
out
right?
and like laminate and
If you
stuff?
find them here, that would
No,
be sweet.
okay. But I'm smart, right? I can just download it into my brain.
Yep.
Yes, let's do that.
Right. The dropship goes through the atmosphere. You can see the base in the distance, and you're coming down. And when you see the landing pad, so the dropship sets down on the pad. The pad extends over a big open space. So it goes 20 meters down. It's a drop. You can see on one side of the platform, there's like 20 bodies laid down, covered with plastic, right next to each other.
Somebody was alive.
Yeah, looks like the intel was right though. People died.
Yeah, of course. We told
And you can see that they have suffered terrible wounds, skulls that are bashed in, throats that are sliced. Some of them even look like their chest exploded
Is
from
this
the inside.
the same as on Ariarchus, or does it sound like some different?
What you know of Ariarchus was that everybody on the planet died, that a spaceship appeared in
black
the
goo.
sky and dropped a chemical on the base, on the colony, and everyone was wiped out.
This doesn't really sound like the same intel I have.
No,
from
this is
releases.
clearly, there has been a fight here. Something happened.
I mean, war is war, right? People get killed in all sorts of.
Are these wounds I recognize? Or?
Not what we were expecting.
No. Well, you recognize that there are slices and claw marks
it's
and
not like-
bashed in skulls and that kind of thing, but you can't identify what made
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other side, a bit further on the platform, is a pile of charred, human-shaped black bugs, and they're lighting it on fire. It's burning, crispening.
It's burning right now? Or?
Yes, it is burning. They made a pyre of it.
Alright.
So they piled them up and they lit them.
So it recently?
Yes, it's still burning. Some of you start to notice, you all know McLaren, and he's been talking about strange black creatures
Yeah.
with armored exoskeletons. And might this be those creatures?
You guys see that? Black thingamajigs.
Yeah.
Yes. They're on fire.
I mean, yeah, but if you're looking for samples, you've got something pretty interesting right there.
It's not going to be that easy, but sure.
Who knows? Maybe it's just a simple
Well,
stop and shop.
There are 20 of them, you said?
There's about 20 bodies laid
Can I
out.
like look over them, see if like they have any access badges or like some key
Sure.
cards? Under what does that go?
Observation.
Observe. Oh, that's good. That's 7. What?
Ouch.
No successes. Great. This is going brilliantly.
It's all the smoke of the fire.
You're
like,
looking
going
over
in.
and you're like, the moment you get closer, you like the stench of the dead bodies
Nasty.
coming into your nostrils, and you step back and like, maybe you're not ready to do
Maybe
this.
I'm not. Yeah.
you were looking at the human bodies, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
was
I
looking
mean,
for
you
special
also-
key cards or.
You also notice there's a hole, so like closer to the edge of the cliff, where the landing pad goes onto the rest of the base. There's a hole you can see to the bottom of the pit. It looks burned around the edges, like acid burns.
If
What kind of weapon can do this?
if they let me approach, right, I'd like to take a look at these bugs,
Yeah, me
thingies.
I would like to
see
use-
how close I can get and check this out. I'm pointing out these things and hoping that they can make some sense of it.
I would.
The scientists.
Yeah. Well, for my talent, I can ask you specific questions. I think it's pretty obvious they're alien. And I guess they're pretty obviously dead, but well, doesn't really hurt to look first, you know.
I'm so glad we took the scientist with us.
That's dead.
Like, I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they're dead.
And it's, ow, fire.
Fire hot, right.
Ow, ow. I would like to, I guess, assess, because in all the stories McLaren told us, he used alien biology to make cures against
Yeah,
cancer.
that was his goal. He was looking to cure cancer
awesome.
with xenobiology.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to look for the same thing he did in some way, like
So you want to take
Whether-
samples.
there is some black goo left on them, or
You don't see anything that resembles goo.
okay, so clearly something else.
You look out to the rest of the colony. It's all lower buildings, and you notice that the comms tower is not up. It's crashed down. There's a ship sticking into it.
And that's a ship we recognize, a human ship, or
Yeah, it's a Cheyenne colonial marines Cheyenne dropship that is flown into the top level of the comms tower, and it collapsed and crumbled to a burning mess. So you're standing on the landing platform, and all you see is those low buildings, those low colony buildings. The comms tower is just like
Down.
barely sticking over it, and you see the tail of a Cheyenne dropship over the tops of the buildings.
I was attempting to investigate the dead bodies, but the smell just got to me. Do you perchance you don't need to breathe, right?
Do you want me to do your job for you? Okay.
That's why you are, here with us.
Joking.
I know.
They
Do
really
I will-
joke.
I'm gonna observe.
I was hoping that you maybe could. I was like, I'm whispering to you because I don't want the rest to know. Like I was looking for key cards or stuff like that, but they smell and they look funny when they're dead. So could you release?
Myra keeps her internal monologue to herself at this point because what sort of scientist even?
Is-
Take a look.
How
There is a
many?
success, two successes.
Two successes.
2 successes. All right.
I methodically go over the bodies.
You find 1 or 2 access cards.
All right.
Okay, can I just
Sweet.
put them on myself without them going like, yeah, I found one? Like, not like that, but very subtle and stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
So you pocket them and you don't
Yes.
tell anyone?
Not even me.
Well, yes, but not where we can see us.
No. Just making sure that you. Alright,
Can
I will,
sorry.
in the meantime, just try to get a sample of the xenobiology.
Yeah,
I
I
come up to you and say,
I'd
no,
love
not
to
you,
help.
feel something
Like
drop in your pocket.
maybe break off a finger or whatever.
Just don't touch them. This
Oh.
is my part of the job. I won't touch your ship when you don't want to.
Just offering the help.
So I'm assuming they were gonna let us take point, right?
Yeah.
In that case, I just go like, well, I know where we're going. Follow me. This never went bad in anything ever. Okay. Since we need to get to the lower levels, the only way into the bottom level is all the way on the other end of the compound. So
Oh,
we might
wow.
as well go as far as we can above ground before
Yeah.
we go into the danger zone, I suppose.
Makes sense.
Highway
Yeah.
to the danger zone.
And that way we can sneakily pass the med lab and stuff.
Yeah, it sounds.
Interesting.
So you walk towards
Yeah,
colony.
in the direction of the med lab is where I'm steering the party, unless Yuri and others attempt to
Trots.
do anything
Groski and
else.
Trots. There's a pilot coming with us, by the way, from
Yeah.
the ship.
Is Yuri coming with us?
Tintin.
Tintin, why do I
Tintin
have
is the
Yuri
pilot
here?
and he stays on the ship.
Can I approach one of them, Gorski or Trats? Listen, what are these things, first of all? And if these things are roaming around this place and you're letting one of us walk around without a firearm,
One of us. All of us.
All
mean all of us?
None of us have weapons.
Well, when you look at the guy, you see that he's kind of pale. And he looks at you and he's like, how should I know? They tell me shit.
He's in.
Just move along.
Can you
Alright.
can
If we get attacked,
can just one of you walk first and the other
Yeah.
walk
Behind
last?
him?
yeah.
Nonsense. They don't know where we're going, and I set off.
Yeah, I
I'm-
will
I
keep
did say one of us
close
did
to
that.
the armed people
Thank
because I value my life.
I let that one slip, but I don't think they noticed.
I hope so too.
So I do keep an eye out because survivors sometimes do weird stuff, and also apparently there's bugs here.
So it's like very hot on this planet. This is method acting. This is not
Yeah.
me being
So you move towards the buildings, passing the big hole, the
The
burnt
acidic
hole.
hole.
There's one of those creatures that you see on the pyre. There's a bigger version of it, like lying half in the hole. Probably what made it in the first place. And you can see down into the pit, and there's like the storm drains that are coming out, and there's like a little bit of water coming out of it. And you see a little bit of movement inside when you pass, but
like water moving or like
in the darkness.
Well,
Walking faster.
hold up.
This is all dodgy as fuck.
so this big body is not burning.
No, but it's dead. It's not.
Yeah,
Yes, but it's for sample taking.
I must
Yeah,
have missed
this
it.
is
Is the
better
big body?
sample.
It's not reachable for us right now.
No,
Is-
you can walk to it. It's
Oh.
like half on the platform, and like half of it is lying in the hole.
Then I would like
Yeah.
to get a sample of
we
that
need
one.
to. We need to get.
Being cautious because it's obviously acidic.
Is it?
Having
How
burned-
big are we
having
talking?
burned a hole in whatever substance it's lying on. But I'm going to
Trots, would you like
look
to
down the drain
use your
first.
knife to cut something out of it?
So you walk to the edge of the hole.
Yeah, looking down to make sure.
Can I grab her belt because I don't trust her capabilities in anything, just so she doesn't fall in.
That's cute, but thanks.
The moment
You want me to
you're
let go?
the moment you're looking over in the hole, you see the same type of big alien. Like it has a large crested head, and it moves out of the storm drain,
I'm going
grabs
back
the
down.
dead one, and yanks it down.
Okay,
And then it will try to grab.
okay. I
So-
go back down.
There go the
Mobility
samples.
roll, and since she has a hand on your belt, I will give you a +2 for that.
Nice.
Actually,
It's
Okay.
pure
great.
science slipping away right there.
but everyone
+2.
takes a stress
Yeah,
All right.
fair.
from seeing the big
Yeah.
guy.
Really? I'm
Push
gonna
it.
push that.
Push it.
Push it.
So that's
you
two
ca-
stresses then?
Did you roll stress already?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So
Roll
roll
it
it first.
separately. It's
Okay,
not
if you
good.
want to push it, you can
And I'm still gonna
go
push
again.
it.
Yeah.
They need, yeah.
Really?
Can I roll my strength to try and...
Nah, I got a +2
Well,
because of you.
This
Well,
one-
I'm dead, I guess.
No.
No.
Can I pull her back? Or
Okay.
attempt to pull her back?
Yeah.
What is that, strength?
Mobility.
Mobility, okay.
since
Crap.
you have to throw. We all gain 1 stress, right?
I don't,
Since
I'm
the-
Yeah,
mechanical.
she's an android.
But
I don't have
She's an
stress and I
android.
cannot push.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
downside.
trade-off.
So that means that the creature grabs your leg and pulls you into the hole.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm not armed. Great.
Thank you for watching. Next week there will be a new episode, so you can always click the notification button or subscribe to the channel or just keep your eye on this page. Thanks again and see you next week.